Hello everybody, my name is Bloodbath169 and welcome back to Ark Survival Evolved. I was mistaken in our last episode when I said that we were on our last episode for the season, or for this year. We were not, and I discovered that as I started editing everything up. So this is now the Derek of January, so happy New Year and happy 2022 to all of you. Although you guys won't see this until very late in 2022, of course. As you can see, we have our train starting because we are going to start off today's episode. We did in our last episode, we upgraded as much as we humanly could with the house in our current set of Ingrams, and we upgraded 99% of it to stone. Well, we are now going to do, in today's building project, we're going to basically upgrade the remaining pieces that we can upgrade. The only question is, of course, whether or not we are going to start with the hallway and the taming pen, or the hallway and the crop tower. Both of which will take about the same amount of resources, because they're gonna, yeah, they're beefy. So, we're gonna do every Ingram that we currently have and get that done. But of course we have our train here because we are gonna load up every last one of these guys to the teeth with stone. Of course, we don't have our Dodicarus, but that's okay because we do have our handy dandy hatchet. My personal favorite weapon. So, hatchet, tomahawk, axe. It's all fun. So, we're going to leave Katie and Karen, and we're actually going to take off on Stinger here, who's going to be leading our little procession. And we're going to loop around the taming pen and go back up the hill where we can still reliably find stone, because I've cleared a lot of it. We're going to go down the beach, and we're going to jump into a time lapse, and it's going to be a pretty long one because we are going to gather up as much of this as we possibly can. I'm even going to load myself up to some degree, and we're going to, I think we'll do the yeah, I think we'll do the taming pen first. Just let me double check here. If I open up this, Ingrams we're currently on. Stone. Yeah. So we got stone ceilings, which is good. We'll need that. What don't we have for this? Oh, yeah, that is a problem. So let's go ahead and grab that. Because our porch there has triangle ceiling pieces, and I didn't think we had that on this one. So we're going to fill in as many of the stone walls, ceilings, door frames. I guess we can go ahead and get the reinforced wooden door. Not that we have any doors that need it currently, but we're going to go ahead and do that. And we're going to jump into one heck of a time lapse because we have a lot of stone to gather. And once all that stone is gathered, then we're going to make our way back over here, and we're going to start on upgrading the hallway and the taming pen, or breeding pen rather. And that's all going to be done in one time lapse. And of course, let's see, what do we have as far as we found our Pachyrhinosaurus. So let's see, Manta. Manta was one that we had to tame, and it only eats angler gel. So that leaves Gallimimus as our other one that we can tame. And of course we'll probably find Gallimimus in the redwood area, since that's where we've seen it the most. And I think I've already crafted that, but I'll want to make sure of that. We don't need to take the Iguanodon saddle. If we can get Gallimimus pretty quick, then we'll go ahead, and we might go ahead and look for an Iguanodon. We don't need to craft an Iguanodon one because I picked up there's one sitting in storage, a very good one actually, that I picked up out of a loot crate. And of course Megalosaurus. So if we could find all three of these in one go, that would just be perfection itself. So we are going to jump into the time lapse and see where we get. Of course this is going to happen overnight, it looks like. So, you know, it is what it is. But with that being said, let's hit it. So, we're bringing it out of the time lapse for a minute because there is lore buried in this rock pile I never would have suspected was here. So let's see what this thing says. And of course, Stinger's been our tame that we've been using, so let's use him because he gets an experience boost from this. Let's see. Quetzal. This is that thing we were talking about way back when. Alright, time of the late Cretaceous. It's a carnivore. It is skittish. In the wild, from afar, it's hard to believe that Quetzal is the largest avian on the planet, or on the island, excuse me. It shares a similar silhouette with the pteranodon, but upon closer inspection, is a far more enormous creature. I find it strange that such a large, imposing beast would be so skittish. Unlike other creatures of its size, it is more likely to flee than fight. I suppose the decision to flee from any trouble keeps the species alive on an island with so many dangerous predators. Which reminds me, I don't believe I've ever seen a wild Quetzal touch the ground. How does it manage to eat enough to sustain its massive size? Domesticated, tamed Quetzal have a very specific role on the island. Too slow to be an efficient local transport and too obvious a target to be an effective warbird, the tribes I've encountered tend to employ it as a mass carrier. Quetzal is primarily used by these masters of the skies to safely ferry vast quantities of supplies, creatures, and human cargo from one base to another without tiring. That's cool. And yeah, I can see the pteranodon thing there, but looks like its primary benefit is just that it's so freaking massive it can carry almost like a whole base on its back. That's neat. Alright. So let's grab our stuff here before it despawns. How much longer do I have? I got 27 minutes. Alright. So we're going to grab what stuff we do have left. And we're going to grab our stuff that we dropped off of Stinger here and put all that back. And then we are going to, well, I would if I hadn't over encumbered myself doing it. Holy crap. Alright, well, I don't need fish. That's for dang sure. Fish can go bye-bye. Let's see, what else can go bye-bye? Quite a bit of this, actually. But what we'll actually do is we will drop the stone that he was carrying. That way we can move a little closer, and then pick it all back up again. Alright, so let's transfer all this stuff over to him, and then we can start making our way back to the base and continue with today's building. Now that we've done today's resource gathering, then we can start on today's building. So let's jump back into this. Alright guys, so we are finally back, and on top of that, we now have almost the entire house, actually technically about half the house, and almost the entire breeding pen and the hallway, on this side at least, done. Now that was one hell, that was almost 2 hours of footage for however many minutes of time lapse it ends up being, but that used up all the stone that we can carry currently, although that number is ever expanding. Hello? Wasn't PETA over here? I could have sworn PETA was over here. So where the heck is PETA? that's interesting. There's Grunty. Huh. Maybe we lost PETA. Huh. Wouldn't frickin' surprise me. That would just be PETA living up to his name. But, with that being said, you'll notice in that time lapse that a couple different things happened. First of all, we had a minor little incident when a raptor spawned somewhat close and wandered over and started attacking Katie, and promptly got murderized for it. So there's that. I don't even see... Hold up. What is that? There's PETA right there. Sheesh, PETA got attacked by something and chased it all the way out here, it looks like. Alright, well that's fine. I guess we'll swim out here and go get him then. Or get close enough to get him to come to us at least. No, we're gonna have to get him to follow because we weigh way too much for him to carry us. But with that being said, while I'm doing this, I'll continue my yammering. We got probably about 70% of the house and the breeding pen done, which is good, don't get me wrong. Not up to where we want it to be just yet, but getting there very handily indeed. And, you following? Yeah, you are. You frickin' PETA. Matter of fact, PETA, do me a solid. And go over there. Be a pain in the butt somewhere else. Alright, so we got most of our 2 buildings here done, with the obvious exception we don't have the stone hatchway, sloped roofs, or ramps. So naturally those are not done. I don't think there is a stone catwalk. It wouldn't make much sense for there to be any such thing. But with that being said, or stone ladder, but wouldn't make much sense to have it that way. So probably in our next episode we're going to gather up the same amount of stone, or technically more, and we will do as much of the taming pen in stone as we possibly can, and also the crop tower and this other hallway. We did also, in case you guys weren't paying attention to the whole time lapse or just simply skipped ahead because it was long, I have no idea, or it may not even been visible because that's probably going to be quite a blur. We also came under here and replaced all of the pillars underneath the breeding pen, house, and dock area also. And in doing that, I discovered and realized that I had not ever replaced the floor in the storage room. How to tell I have not spent a great deal of time in the house in the last few episodes. But overall looks pretty dang good in my opinion, and of course upgrading materials like this is I think the only other one, Blondie, the only other material that we have that we can build with above stone I think is metal. And metal, I don't even want to think about how long this stuff will have to smelt to make enough metal for this. But with that being said, everything that's now made out of stone can only be damaged by a set number, much smaller number of tames can actually do any harm to the pen or to the house and the basically any stone components. Let's go ahead and shift over most of this extra wood that we've gotten from breaking up all this, including the stone fence posts that I have for some reason. But we will take that and that back. And let's go ahead and increase your 2 levels. We can actually ride you, I think, over to your position. We can put everyone back because we are still going to see about taking on, or gathering rather, our other things here, our other tames for today's episode, which in this case I think is going to be Gallimimus. And judging by the time of day, we're probably going to get to the redwoods, find a safe place, or relatively safe place, anyway. And if I tell you to stop, will you stop? You will. And alright. Now I can start moving these guys back as I talk. But we'll probably go ahead and take Stinger over, or actually, we'd probably be well advised to take Karen, actually. Simply because Gallimimus is pretty dang quick. Although if we took Stinger, we could have our free tranquilizer. So there's that. Alright. And there's Looper put away. In case you guys did not catch the reference there, the only reason Looper survived was because I think it made it into the episode, but because now at this point my brain's a little bit scrambled because I have now I had thought I was done recording and proved myself wrong rather nicely. Okay, you're now set to neutral as far as following goes. Come on, ducky. Alright. But in the episode that we acquired Looper here, Looper actually died because right when we got back to the raft to head back, lo and behold, in outcome of the forest comes the Therizinosaur that eviscerated us. And when I rode Karen all the way back, lo and behold, we arrived just in time for it to kill Alaska. And, of course, I'm not going to let anything happen to my little Alaska. Which, logically, should mean I leave her here, but can't do that either. So, what it ends up as is, well, how do I describe this nicely? Tech Parasaur has a level up. Yeah, most of you do have level ups, which is good. But that meant that we basically, when we got there, and then immediately the Therizinosaur killed Alaska, I quit the game without letting it save, and it fortunately had saved right at the point we tamed Looper. So Looper, I think, got a name change and was reborn as Looper because we went back through time to get her back. So win, win, win. Let's grab the flint out of your inventory. Thank you. That can go on Spike's inventory since he has a weight reduction for that, I think. But I think we're going to go for Gallimimus. We may go for another. It's just kind of going to depend on where we're at on time. I've already been recording for this. I've already been recording for 2 hours and approximately 2 hours, and now 10 minutes. So these as far as time that goes into recording, quite a bit of recording time for an edited product. Whoa, stop. You stop trying to follow Doc. Don't know why you're trying to follow Doc, but that's not even who you were set to follow. I can hear somebody in there trying to follow. Sheila's trying to follow Spike. Well, tough toenails, Sheila, you're not following. Alright, you have a level up, Karen, so let's stick yours in. Let's do health. And yours in weight. Yeah, weight. You're already a freaking tank. Alright, who else? Who's next? Oh, actually, Sheila, you doing okay there, sweetheart? Yeah, about that. Back off. Get unstuck. Now you guys can kind of see why I made this thing so tall. I can always knock out those catwalks, but if it's necessary. But even the catwalks come up to just to the top of Sheila's head, so it's a pretty big building, and she's a pretty big girl. But that's alright. Let's stick her in a corner here. Excellent. Alright, did you have anything extra that you were holding? Meat, a bunch of other stuff. Yep. But I think we're going to go for Gallimimus. What was our other one that we were going to do today? I can't remember now because it's been 2 hours. So, what were we going to get? We already got Stego, we got Packy, can't get Manta yet. Gallimimus. If we find a decent Iguanodon, I'll probably carry it with me. We could always find that Procoptodon. And in editing, I actually figured out where I lost it. So we may go back and sit on. Actually, yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll go back on Stinger and see if we can't locate that Procoptodon. Since now I know roughly where it went. It's probably despawned by now, but hey, maybe I'm wrong. So we'll go for that. We'll also probably, if we can find a decent Iguanodon, we'll capture that. And of course, we might go ahead and go for this Megaloceros. We don't need to buy the Iguanodon saddle, but we do need to buy the Megaloceros. And we have metal so for that. Oh, wait, I wasn't done with that. Bring it back up here. And what, by virtue of getting those saddles, have we arranged next? Well, let us see how. Actually, let's finish up with our stone stuff here. We'll go ahead and unlock the artifact pedestal also. But we'll leave the rest of this stuff until we get a little bit further down here. We're just going to focus on the saddles for right now. But, let's see, Megaloceros and Iguanodon. I already have that Iguanodon saddle, so that works out rather nicely. Doc, I need you to stop following for a minute, my dude. You are a freaking tank as far as what you can carry. Holy crap. And although the house now looks very gray and dull, I can always, I believe, craft paint and in our cooking pot and color everything. I will probably wait until we have metal to do that. Among other things, the only other building style type that I've seen mentioned is glass, which I assume would be greenhouse material, which is ultimately what I want our greenhouse to be made of, which will give it basically a massive building-wide boost to its production, because it's going to have a lot of production in there. I know, Doc, it's exciting times, ain't it? Stinger, my dude, you have had an interesting time. Let's get the metal off you, and let's also go ahead and grab the flint. Alright, do you have anything else? You've got our Procoptodon and our Manta saddle. You've also got wood on you for some reason. And you've got our parachutes. Very good. Alright, so did you have an egg on you? Wrong button, Derek. Oh, he does have an egg. The trike egg, or Packy Rhino egg that Looper there dropped. Another benefit to getting females, I guess, is that they do passively lay eggs. Alright, so let's offload some of these resources and go ahead. I used up a boatload of thatch. Not gonna lie, but just a freaking boatload. But let's grab, that's a 3/4 stack, so let's grab another stack on top of that. We're good on wood. We can drop this charcoal that we, from inadvertently destroying our torches there. Now it looks like we also found some more arrows, which is always nice. We can also drop, oh, we already have a Gallimimus saddle in my inventory. How about that? We can drop this equipment, these tools, we don't need those. We're good on trank arrows, as it looks like. We can go ahead and drop this metal in our furnace, and we'll drop the flint somewhere. See, that's that. What's this? Rare flowers. That should make that rare mushrooms. So let's put our flint in here. I said I was going to put it in Spike's inventory, but screw it. Alright, and then we can go put this metal in our furnace or our forge, and that way we're ready for more smelting if needed. Oh, very good. Let's grab 5 metal out of here. Very good. Because I think we have to, don't quote me on it, I think we also need to saddles. Megaloceros needs hide. Alright, well that's easy to arrange here. Have 200 hide. And we'll go ahead and do Megaloceros. And then that's prepped to go. Very good. And let's actually move 100 of that over. That wood over. Very good. And that can actually go in our thing there. Let's grab our other possessions out of here. No, not out of here, but we'll go ahead and put tools in here. I figured I'd need them for the stuff we were doing, but turns out I didn't. What else do we have in here? There's our iguanodon saddle. A journeyman iguanodon saddle. Thank you, Loot Crate. But with it being as late in the evening as it is, what we're probably going to do is we'll overnight actually here at the house, and let's actually boost up his pretty decent. Let's get you up to 5,000 health, and then we'll start leveling your movement speed. Let's go ahead and drop these 2 with you. Let's drop this egg in our storage upstairs. And let's also drop our Gallimimus here. And we will overnight here, and we'll see you guys in the morning. Alright, so guys, as you can see, it is morning. So we're going to grab Stinger here and start making our way to the redwoods. Our first thing that we're going to do when we get there is we're going to go looking for that Procoptodon. Because, like I said, in editing, I think I saw where it went. And what's really embarrassing is I'm pretty sure I knocked it out. That's why it disappeared. The trouble was that I knocked it out in a bush. And I was not apparently smart enough to get off the damn thing in order to go looking. So, we're going to race over there. And once we get Stinger's health up to 5,000, I think what we're going to do at that point is we're going to start leveling his movement speed. I want to be able to catch anything that comes after, that I want to be able to run away from anything, and I want to be able to zip in and out and literally do lightning strikes on tames. I don't want to upgrade our strike power for one simple reason. I think if our strike power gets up too much, I think those incidents in which he pinches instead of sting, I think those are going to be too costly, and the stinging won't be able to compensate. We'll be more likely to kill a tame than we are to actually tame it or knock it out. So I think that's our plan as far as Stinger here goes. More than likely we'll do something similar with Karen, but until we get something that is, I'd say more effective than Stinger here. Ooh, great. once we get something, whatever we need to, say, tame a Dodicarus, for instance, who falls up if they take too much damage. There's no way. Hello. Metal ceiling, metal wall. Man, those are expensive pieces. I'm apparently needing a boatload of cementing paste when I get to that stage. So that's something we'll have to keep an eye out for. Hopefully we find something that'll help us with cementing paste. If not, well, I don't know. We'll figure something out, I'm sure. But we're going to upgrade Stinger, and maybe when we get to the point where we're using guns instead of arrows, it would be more advantageous to use Karen. And once her health is up to a certain point, then, you know, we would just probably ride Karen most of the time and gather up tames with whatever gun. Presumably, if there's a tranquilizer arrow, there's a tranquilizer gun or ammunition or something. But we'll jump ahead here, or zip ahead, and get to the redwood area. Hopefully the sun is up a little bit more by the time we get there. And yeah, then we'll see if we have any chance of finding this Procoptodon, and if not, then, well, then we're going Gallimimus hunting, and if we can find that and keep it in a safe place, then, my friends, we're going to go for a Megaloceros. Probably a male, because that's a nice set of antlers. But, yeah, so we'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, so we are now back in the redwoods, and we're going to keep, to the extent we can, we're going to keep our eyes open for Thylacleo. They do have rather a nasty tendency to jump on us. Ow. You frickin' little thief. Oh, you just appeared out of nowhere. Alright, well, there goes our parachutes, I guess. We'll have to replace those at some point. Are you a decent one? I don't remember. No, you're not. You're only level 20. Ooh, Gallimimus. Are you a decent one? Not really. Just a Gallimimus that says, hey, I have a Gallimimus. Not that it's a good Gallimimus, just that you have one. Not what we're after. Slow down and build up some of our stuff here. Or stamina, that is. Now, I have no reason to suspect this Procoptodon would still be here, let alone would still be unconscious. It would have woken up a long time ago now. Or you. I mean, you're a stego, but you're not a good one. Alright. But we lost it clear over here. There were the ruins at the base of the mountain, basically diagonally away from the mountain from where we are right now. And that is where we lost it. So, bearing that same logic in mind, hello, Dodicarus. Not a good one. Alright, so I guess we'll go up the mountain a little bit here and more or less try to take a shortcut. Stinger, where's your health at anyway? Oh, you're almost at 5,000. Tell you what, guys, judging by the blueprints we picked up, the metal building parts are going to be expensive. Hello, Kentrosaurus. Well, at least you're not attacking me, because, man, those are some humdinger spikes you got there, dude. I see you. There's a saber-tooth up here. Oh, there's a pack of them. Oh, there's one down. At least they're not high level, but what's funny is I bet you if I waited long enough, I bet you they'd get knocked out. But we're not going to wait long enough. Alright, do I need to take any healing from that? I could probably use some healing from that. Lets my stamina build back up anyway. It's good to know that Stinger here is getting able to not necessarily defend himself, but defend himself long enough to withstand. Hello. Yeah, we know. You're a real piece of work. Ow. You hurt. It's a damn shame I gotta kill you. Never mind, you're only a level 45. Do you have anything on you, I tell? Besides om-noms for my baby. Who now has to heal again? You inconsiderate boob. You rather boobish little boy. Ooh. I can't eat that. He's a hungry, hungry Scorpio. Alright. And I can force feed him fish too. That's cool. Raw fish meat. Sweet. Alright, we're fully healed up, so let's move on. Okay. So let's see what we can see. I see trike, I see stego, I see diplodocus. I think I even see one of those tapahara things. I hear dodos. Stego. Stego, stego. It's off to spike we go. Ding, 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 ding. No, that is a tapahara. Ooh, I see that. First of all, I see there's an iguanodon. Not a good one, but an iguanodon. There's a Phiomia there too. And oh, that's a good tech stego. That's a really good tech stego. There goes the iguanodon. There's a Therizinosaur there too. I kind of want that. But I don't have a spare saddle right now, and I don't want to go through yet another delightful incident of trying. Oh, stay away from the sloth, Derek. Stay away from the sloth. We learned our lesson last time. Stay away from the sloth. They hurt. A lot. Okay, there's a Carnotaurus. All well and good. But let's keep a mental track. There was a very nice Textego. Hi, Raptor. Die, die, die. Die, die, die. I win. Alright. I don't see any Thylacleo. Not that that means a damn thing. Alright. So, where did I lose it? It wasn't over here. further to the east, I believe. Past this little thing, a doohickey, and to my bob. We're across from... what the heck is that? Ah, there's a very brightly colored Gallimimus. That's cool. Running from something, looks like. Always a good sign, right? When you see something that fast running away. Alright. Ah, here we are. Okay, so we lost it right around here. And I believe it actually passed out in these bushes along here somewhere. But obviously, if that is the case, it's about 3 episodes too late to retrieve it. So, we're not going to bother looking for it, per se. What we're doing... is that a good gala? Where'd it go? Man, you guys move quick. I hope that the bola I have can immobilize you long enough to sting you a few times. Alright, it says that's a mated pair. I don't see it to mate. I'll tell you guys a story about vain hopes that this thing's even here somewhere. And heck, the idea that I'll be able to knock it out before I kill it. Because it's, well, I guess its health would have respawned by now, or refilled by now, but still. I think I would have seen it by now if it was indeed over here. What is that? That's just dirt. Alright. Well, that was a nice thought. What is that? Ah, we have giant bees, apparently. I can think that that would be pretty dang nice to have. Maybe set up a few beehives outside the house, and then I have a steady supply of honey. I would assume they eat or consume like red flowers or something. Alright. Just saw a raptor. Neither of those are alpha, correct? No, they're not, and I can kill them both. Come on, boys or gals, whatever. Handle you just fine. Pack bonus or not, I kill you dead. Thank you. Alright. Tell y'all what, it gets, might get light in the area around, but it sure as heck doesn't light up in the forest, which obviously makes sense. And why am I missing an ear? One of my ears is down. There it is. Alright. Alright, let's climb up on this here rock and see if we can get a look-see. There's a Gallimimus. Level 15. There's another one. Where'd it go? There'd it go. Tell you what, guys, this thing's kind of fun to try to use at times, because it looks around awfully slowly. Gallimimus is 35, not high enough. Alright. I went around the base of the mountain this time around. On the off chance, there's some, ooh, that's a really good Archaeopteryx. Okay, they go up the trees. That's cool. I'll have to remember it's over here. Maybe I need to start leaving Alaska at the base, because that way I can actually grab small critters like that, because that one, there's no way this critter that small is going to be anything but a shoulder rider. Alright, I don't see any Thylacleo. So, it's a Gallimimus. There's an iguanodon and a monkey, looks like. That's a good iguanodon. I might go ahead and grab that. And store it somewhere. There's a decent Gallimimus. Not a good one, but decent. Let's, I guess what we'll do is we're going to go ahead and swim across here, and we'll go for this iguanodon, which isn't first on our list, but since we found a decent one, might as well go for it. Hopefully it doesn't hit too hard, because I think we... No, we're good on that. Bugs. Piss off. Alright. Alright, you could stop doing that number any frickin' time, dude. Don't have much health, do you, dude? Ow. That hurts, dude. Carnotaur. Don't kill it, you fricking jackwagon. You frickin'. Oh, you irritate me. At least I only fired off one arrow, but still, sheesh. Always something. Alright, so let's take a minute to heal up Stinger here. That really irritates me. Every frickin' time I hit, I strike out. Just pinches, not sting. We'll get him healed up, I guess, and then we will resume looking, since that Carnotaurus was nice enough to waste all that effort for us. Excellent. Alright. So, let's resume looking around and see what we can find. Since little Mr. Carno there was nice enough to take down our good one. What is that? Is that a Packy? That is a Packy. Hold up. What am I looking at over there? That is a Pteranodon. It's just brightly colored. Okay. I'm forever on the lookout for that Percoptodon. Doedicurus. You sound friendly. That's funny. Ooh, lore. What's this now? The Black Thumbs are destroyed. Their leader was defiant, but his tribesmen did not wish to fight the inevitable. They offered us his head last evening. I suspect surrenders will be more frequent now. The Black Thumbs were the first, but they shall not be the last. Yes, I see it clearly. This is destiny. The gods have brought me here to bring order, to save these people from their own savagery. Janus pulled me across a bridge of time and space. Mars lent me his strength, and now I shall create my own empire in their name. Gaius Marcellus Nerva, Victoria per Disciplinam. Nerva note number 7. Alright. New legion, apparently. Okay. Hello. You're pretty. That's a dire bear, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I'll keep my distance, because bears are opportunistic hunters. By and large, anyway. And I guess we can go ahead and use up these levels we got here. One more and we'll be done leveling that, apparently. We'll be working on other stuff. What is those? What are those? Those are Megaloceros, but both of them are female, and I'm not after a female. Alright. A male? I see something. Nope, it's just a female, a bunch of compy? Trudon. Okay. There's a Gallimimus. Although not a good one. Okay. So I guess let's jump not across to there because that's where that frickin' thingadahickybob was. Parasaur getting chased out of there by something. Oh, there's that Spino we saw in a previous episode. So that place is where precisely we are. What are those? Look like salmon. I think I remember them seeing, or us seeing saber-toothed salmon at one point, so that's probably what those are. What's fighting over here? Carnotaur. Huh. Stay buzzed off, dude. I don't want to go after you. There's no profit in it. Okay, I'm probably going to have to fight you. What the heck is that? Or those frickin' things. Gallimimus. Where'd it go? Level 15. Not high enough. What do we got? That one's dead. What about you? You a decent one? No. Tell you what, it's a fun time trying to find anything worth taking anymore. Hey buddy, there's something right there that nobody cares about. Matter of fact, wouldn't it be great? Wouldn't it be nice if you just frickin' kill it? Oh, what is that? I see it under there. Is that a beaver? I don't see any dams, but I think... go down. Yep, beaver. Giant beaver. And I'm not going any further that way because that's where that Thylacleo got us. Microraptor? Looks like. I'll just go this way. Yeah. Alright. Microraptor? Stop it. You're annoying. Not even a threat, you're just annoying. Alright. Down, boy. Ow. Nice knowing you. Because that backfired. Come here. Ah, dang it. There we go. Is that a Thylacleo up there? No, it's just a tree branch. Piss off. Piss off. Piss off. Piss off. Piss off. Thank you. Anyway. There's the Carnotaurus. I guess we'll take the safe route and we'll swim around this here area. What is that? Is that a Microraptor? No, that's a Trudon that's stuck in the water. That's funny. That's funny. Well, damn. Alright. Found a decent iguanodon and lost it to a predator. Guess we have seen those spawn at home in our one base from time to time in that area, so maybe we'd be best served just waiting for one to spawn over there, because then I can get it to chase me. It obviously will defend itself instead of running, so that might work best. This is the only spot I know of where we're going to find Megaloceros, but it's starting to get dark enough I can't really see much. Alright. Not too much is spawning here. Compy. Very good. Die, you little bastard. Alright. What else do we have, dude? Like, I'm seeing basically nothing. It's kind of starting to unnerve me a little bit. Reminds me of being in the forest and basically just nothing freaking spawned. Hey, Gallo. You decent? You're 55, which isn't bad. Not good, just not bad. I'm a little afraid that it won't be able to carry enough, is the problem. Level 10 and level 25, neither of which is high enough. 50 is the min. 50 is the minimum I will allow. I can always train up from there. Diplodocus. So low to the ground, I gotta constantly be using the rocks just so I can look around properly. Those packy rhinos? They sure are. A level 20, a level 5. There's a Phiomia too. Gallimimus. Ooh, that is a good one. Let's see if this works. And hold still. Nope. Ooh, I don't know if I want to follow you. You may not be worth it. I definitely don't want to get too close to that Spino. Here come the frickin' piranhas. And I guess I can't expect to be... Let's reload. Don't want to knock it out in the water. That's for dang sure. Give it another one. Oh, don't do that. Criminy, you're irritating. Oh my god, I hate this. Yes, piranhas, piss off with my compliments. Ooh, there's an Equus, I think. Yeah. Dedicarus. No! Get him. Stop it, you annoying little... Thank you. I don't need to access its inventory, I need to ride it. Give me my Gallimimus. Are you any good? There's no way I can possibly... Oh, you're only level 5, but... Still, now I know where to find them. That's important. Later. Just keep going right to that frickin' Spino like it's going just out of style. I don't want to follow you over there. Come on. Ow. Oh, stop it. Crime a freaking Nitley, dude. That is so twitchy. How are you supposed to do that? But at least now the question of whether I can use Bola is answered. The answer is no. Alright, which one of you was mine? There's a Gallimimus, that's level, wait, 40, 60, I don't think that was it. Get away from it. If that thing decides to come on shore, I'm right where it's going to be. That's a big old boy, make no mistaking about that. Are you the one I'm after? No, you're not. Are you? That's not it either. I literally watched it come over here, so where the heck did it go? Terror bird. Level 10. That's helpful. Where is my good one? 40, 60. Uh-huh, and that right there, kids, is why you don't go near a frickin' Spinosaurus. Alright, what are you? Level 20 Megalosaurus, way too low. You might be decent. What are you? I hear that. You frickin' little frickin' thief. Die. Yeah, jackwagon. Anyway, level 55. It's not bad. Guess we'll just go for it. Screw it. Dang it. Three, 4, 5. Alright, do I have Mijo on me? I do. Alright, so here's our Megalosaurus. Can I go ahead and repair that? I sure can. Is that Microraptor is nice enough to shatter it? We'll put that back on. Oh, wait, I gotta be looking at me, I guess. Makes sense, I can't put pants on a deer. Alright. So that gives us our Megalosaurus. I guess what we'll end up doing is we'll end up looking around. Where are your eyes? Oh, eyes are closed. No. No. Dude, you're annoying. I don't even know what you're doing. I didn't do nothing to you. Buzz off. Come on, don't scoot me over towards my tame, dude. Antler will be his name. Ow, that was loud in my ear. Down. No, 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 no. Not in the mood for you. Not in the mood for you either. I know you're just going to come right back, so no. Alright, so. Do you have anything on you? Like, oh, we're back. Alright. So, let's name our little friend here in deference to Fallout New Vegas. He shall be Antler. Very good. Alright, do you have anything? Yes, you do. You got a sauropod vertebrae. That's nice. Alright, let's grab our megaloceros. Oh, we have our last level up here. Nice. Alright. Let's see. Megaloceros. Need that. Very good. And let's grab that onto you. Very nice. Way too heavy, right? Way too heavy. Alright. Well, Stinger, you're going to carry some stuff for me, dude. Because we need to skedaddle on out of here. I don't have... Yeah, I hear you. Are you my good one? Wow, your antlers are just right in the frickin' way. Let's get you some actual food and maybe some experience if I can. And you're a level 60, so you're not ideal, but better than nothing. Okay. Cannot harvest plants for yourself. That's annoying. Alright, well, let's give you these then. That way you're not just stuck with Mijo berries. I can drop all of that. Alright. Okay, so there's our megaloceros. Send you over there. Pretty dang quick. Wouldn't know that based on what I just seen, but or experience, that is. You know what? Gallimimus, you're mine. We're gonna go for you. We just remember our little friend over here is near the... You're gonna run right into the dang water, aren't you? Yep, you are. Oh, I hate aiming on something's back. It's irritating. And there you go, off into the water. Where's that Spino? It's over there. Frickin' ants. There's a pod of brontosaurus. Missed. Hit it. Alright. Raptor raptors going after it now. You're gonna kill yourself, dude. Yeah. Yeah. Piss off. Where'd you go? There'd you go. Raptors again. Whoa. Saber-tooth salmon apparently will attack me if attacked back. And they kinda hurt. Where'd my gallimimus go? Oh, you're still attacking me. What, do you have a tranquilizing effect, or am I just... Oh, I'm out of stamina. Okay. That's fair enough. That gallimimus is history, isn't it? Nope, it's right there. Joke's on you, dude. Actually, joke's on me trying to catch a gallimimus on this thing. Forget him. Piranha, piss off. There goes the raptor. Salmon. You know, I'm starting to get the impression you're not actually a bad one. Never mind, you're starting to get hurt. Thank you, you annoying hunk of flesh. Alright. Take a minute to... Oh, I guess we don't really need to. There's a raptor. Is that my good one? That's the good one right there. Dude, piss off. Logic would dictate you're about to die, dude. Oh, here's two more raptors. How about that? I'm even out of stamina. Out of patience, that's for damn sure. Alright. Well, one thing's for damn sure, there's nowhere safe to leave our tames in this part of the island. Because holy crap. More raptors, another Carnotaurus. Level 120 raptor. Holy crap, you're annoying. Holy crap, you're right by my tame. Holy crap, there's ants. Holy crap, this sucks. Megalosaurus. Antler. Alright, well, not great, but we have one of our goals here, and interesting that you don't defend yourself in any way. I guess you will if you're directly attacked. That's something. So, level him up and start on our movement speed, because we are not nearly fast enough for taming with this thing. But I think that is going to be where we leave it for today. So we're still going for Gallimimus, and we're still going to go for the other one that I totally remember. Totally. Not even Josh and you. I totally remember what it is we're grabbing, and it is Procoptodon and that other one, Iguanodon. That's it. We'll look by focus more for, if we see a good one over here, great. If not, oh well. We'll find them a lot closer to home, and I can use my taming pin then. That way I didn't totally build it for no reason. But we will, in our next episode, we're going to probably do some more, like I said earlier, our final ARC episode for this year, we're going to see about upgrading as much as we possibly can at the house. And in this case, that would mean that second hallway and the crop tower. We're going to upgrade those to stone and basically take on all the stone pieces that we have left and get all those done if we can. And I will probably gather the stone for that between episodes, or between clips anyway. Do it off camera essentially. But that way we have, by the end, like I said in our last episode, I was hoping to get major work done on our base, because we hadn't really done any truly earth-shattering or major renovations at the same scale we did in our, last year. So I wanted to make sure we got at least something of similar scale, even if all it was upgrading. And of course we do have our two side bases, which I will probably leave as wood. They're just outposts, so there's that. But now that he's fully fooled up. Yes, I hear you. You're mooing for some reason. Paddle antlers. What he said. But we will overnight here, and we'll pick this up in our next episode in the morning. So thank you, everybody. And like I said, in our next episode, we're going to go for Gallimimus and hunt around in our local area, not over here where there's so many predators, but in our more local area, we'll see if we can't find a good iguanodon. So, thank you, everybody, for joining me for today's episode, and I will see you guys in the next video. See ya!